Welcome back inside CLNS Media Headquarters in East Boston, everybody. This is Trags, joined again by Jimmy Toscano and Mike Molyneux. We're going to talk NFL Combine winners and losers here in 2018. We're going to start with Saquon Barkley, a fascinating prospect out of Penn State. He was a winner, certainly, given the fact that he ran a 4.4 40 and he blew everybody away with the metrics at the Combine. He was a loser because he may get drafted by the Cleveland Browns first overall. Well, let's talk about Saquon Barkley.
Sure.
If you're the Cleveland Browns, do you take him #1 overall?
He's an absolute stud. I think the Browns are just a snake-bitten organization, so it really doesn't matter what they do. It's not going to work out for them. I think because they have a pick a couple picks later than that, right?
Yeah,
so
1 and 4.
You know Barkley's not going to be there. Well, you don't know, but I think you can probably assume he might not slip till 4. If you pick him at 1, you allow yourself at least an opportunity for a top 3 quarterback at 4.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know, carry the 1, quick math. I think you pick Barkley.
Okay, Mike, what?
Take Barkley. Take Barkley. And
I'm with you.
He's a beast.
I don't think it's even a question. Obviously, it's tough. You know, it's the Cleveland Browns. You know,
Right.
Cursed organization from what it looks like. Take Barkley, take a quarterback thereafter, and hope and pray and really pray that your team can start to build up from there.
I mean, he is nasty. I mean, just watching him play college, he's I think wise beyond his years too. I mean, he's a guy that I think can kind of change the culture in that organization too.
I think they take Saquon Barkley and forget about the Carson Wentz curse of years gone by. I think you definitely have to go in that direction. Want to go with another very fascinating athlete, Shaquem Griffin out of Central Florida. He is a fascinating story, childhood condition where he had to have his left hand amputated, yet he ran a 4.38 and then a 4.58 40, split the difference. That's pretty doggone fast for a linebacker, and he did 20 reps at 225 pounds, really blew everybody away given what condition he is going through. What do you think about Shaquem Griffin?
Yeah, I mean, I can barely hold this mic with one hand. So, I mean, just the fact that he can do all those things, 20 reps at 225, I mean, that's at least 20 more than I can do at 225. So, very impressive. I think if it was something that, like, he just lost his hand, like, a couple years ago and he's trying to learn how to play without it, that's different. This guy has gotten this far in his life with one arm, or, you know, with one hand at least, and the fact that he's this successful, he knows how to play the game with what he's been given. So, I think he can be successful in the NFL. And a lot of players, rookies, they make their living first on special teams. So that's where he's going to end up first.
I agree 100% with Jimmy. You hope to see a story like that get a chance to develop and blossom and see that man get a chance in the NFL. Obviously, it's a tough, you know, situation he's been dealt, but land of opportunity, give the man a chance to make his life and make his way.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Josh Rosen, UCLA quarterback. He's a loser because he's too smart. A loser because he's too smart. He's considered too cerebral. Football doesn't mean everything to him.
It's the old shut up and dribble, I think, thing.
Yeah, and the winners are what? Football dumb guys?
Well, based on what I'm hearing coming out of the Combine, it seems like he comes from, you know, a somewhat wealthy family. You know, things have been maybe given to him, or he hasn't had to work as hard for things over the years. And maybe he's a guy who questions the answers more than just answers the questions. So people don't like that. They want you to look up to authority and say, yes, sir, and do this, throw the football here, let's win this game. But he's a type of quarterback, at least it seems early on, where he's not going to be that guy. He's not going to be that guy.
Okay, look, I'm just going to say it. Nobody's complaining about how cerebral Tom Brady is.
Never.
Tom Brady came from pretty nice upbringing in California, right?
Sure did.
Well, everybody hates Tom Brady except from around here, though.
Yeah, but they don't hate the wins.
Hey, man, if you're not fully locked in on everything football, especially at the quarterback position, you know, it's very questionable about, you know, who you are in your character. When it comes to football, if you're not locked in, you know, it's tough to depend on somebody like that. So it's a shaky situation, in my opinion.
That's winners and losers
All right.
for CLNS Media.